Warning, graphic pest control video. Do not watch if you might be offended.
Welcome back to AM Bushcraft and Hunting. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking on another video. And guys, if you're new to the channel and you've just hit subscribe, thank you very much. I appreciate it. First off, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Glamorgan Gun Rooms. I really appreciate all your help towards the channel, guys. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Also helping with a few videos is Mr. T. They do all my own branded clothing, so if you see this logo or my Axeman logo, these are the guys that do it. They're an absolutely fantastic team to be working with, so I'll leave links to everything below, including the Glamorgan Gun Rooms. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to take you straight to the action as I'm looking at the squirrel feeder from inside the hide, and I'll catch you at the end.
Well, this was the first squirrel to come to the feeder this morning, nice and bright and early, ready for his first meal of the day. This grey menace was clearing up the nuts that had fell from the feeder onto the floor. As this squirrel settles down to take his first nut, I slip the pellet straight over the shoulder into the side of the head. Number 2 arrives at the tree where the squirrel feeder is placed, having a little route around, and he soon heads up to the feeding station. I'm getting ready to aim now as he's moving up to the sitting point. As soon as he got a nut in there, straight behind the eye and the ear, clinical shot. As the squirrel moves forward, you can start seeing him do little tail flicks. That's because he's agitated, because he can see the dead squirrels on the floor. Then he decides to sit down in the only part of the tree I can't get a clear shot at his head. You little menace. He stayed in this position for quite a while. All I needed him to do was move a fraction forward just so I can get a clear shot on his head. He's still there, and now he's testing my patience. Finally a decent shot, so I took it. After this shot, I had to move the scope cam straight off due to the fact that we have to try and keep it YouTube friendly or they frown upon it and stop showing our videos so much. I thought this one was going to be stuck on him, but he finally kicked himself off and joined the rest of the dead squirrels on the floor. I seen a grey flick, so I turned the pad on, got the hw110 ready, and I'm waiting on the right hand side of the tree. I thought, where's he gone? All of a sudden, there he is. Watch on this next shot. This is a very clinical headshot between the eye and the ear. As soon as I pull the trigger, it's lights out, but his body doesn't know he's dead and he still continues to chew. As he lands, he just joins the pile of grey menaces on the floor. At this point, I decide I'm going to have a little bit of a pickup because the squirrels were coming in, but they wouldn't commit. They were just barking from a distance in the tree, so I thought I'd go and pick the rest of them up and see if I get any more success. In the comments I get asked quite a lot, what do I do with my squirrels? Well, I try and eat as much game meat as I possibly can. If I can shoot it and it's edible, it goes into the freezer and I make some amazing meals. If you're interested in the catch and cook, there is one of a squirrel and a pheasant a few videos back from here. Please check it out, you might enjoy it. I forgot to press record on the pad, so there is a squirrel on the floor which I didn't get. I'm sorry guys, but this little squirrel got really skittish seeing it on the floor and I didn't think he was going to settle at all. What I've noticed is there's a few dead squirrels on the floor. The squirrels seem to run round the side of the tree and head to that V. Good job for me, I can still get a clear shot of their head. This little squirrel was about 90 yards away, sat there. Look how fat he is. He would eventually come to the feeder and he would eventually join his mates.
He's about 90 yards away. And the feeder coming. And the feeder.
It took a while for this grey menace to settle. He done a lot of running round, he done a lot of tail flicking, but he did eventually sit down on the feeder where I could take a clear clinical shot. I thought I would leave this part of the video in just to show you how long it took him for him to settle down and feel comfortable to sit on the side of the feeder. This is the last customer to the feeder for the day. Guys, I hope you enjoy this video and thank you for sticking around to the end.
Well guys, if you stayed to the end, thank you very much. If you're new and watching this video, think about subscribing. Please hit that button and also hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel no end. Well, I'm just at the farm with my loyal trusty hw110 and I am taking care of some feral pigeon. And to be honest with you, it's a banger of a day. This has performed flawlessly and look at that. There we are, there we are. Dropped the gun again and it never lost zero. Me and this gun have been through some rubbish already. So guys, as always, please like, subscribe and share. And until the next time, AM Bushcraft out here, and remember, look after each other.